Hey, beautiful team. So I'm totally in my pajamas, but because it's like 10 o'clock at night, but I wanted to do this video because I want to talk to you guys about dosage, and the video cannot wait because I'm having such huge success with dosage. If you saw the SNL on Saturday night, then you know a little bit about the dosage that I'm talking about. So I don't give people charts. I don't send them emails with a dosage schedule or anything like that. So what I do is I tell them from the get-go when they're signing up, before they even sign up, I use the verbiage, hey, so I'm really excited for you to sign up. And basically what's going to happen is these are not products that you're getting off the shelf at Walmart. Like, these products really do work. So what's going to happen with that is I am actually going to walk you through your dosage, so that we're going to do it very slowly because everybody's body is unique. And it's so, so important that I walk you through that dosage and you tell me how you're feeling, and we go at it together. So that's going to make it successful for you. And then they're on board with that. They know the expectation. And then once they sign up, I tell them, I say, okay, when you get your products, message me the moment they arrive. And it happens every time they message me. I say, message me the moment they arrive, because, and I always am reminding people, because again, I'm going to be walking through your dosage with you. So I need you to message me so I can tell you what to start taking. Perfect. So then they message me, hey, I got my package. I'm like, great. So I always do the same thing. I always start everybody on one slim in the morning, and for 2 days. And I just kind of let them see how they're feeling. Most of the time, people are okay with that. Not a big deal. So the big thing with slim, you're going to actually experience some sort of detox with slim, but it's not really going to happen in 2 days. You're actually going to feel really good those 2 days. So I don't add ProBio 5 in there right away. So I'm literally waiting about 5 days total before I even introduce one ProBio 5. So when they message me 2 days later and say, hey, I love the slim, I feel great, everything's good, what's next? They're always like, what's next? What do I do next? And the answer is, I tell them, I say, great, tomorrow you are going to take one bio cleanse in the morning and one in the afternoon. And you're going to do that for about 3 days. So always have them. It depends too. Sometimes I do 2 days. Sometimes I do 3 days. It depends. What are they dealing with? Do they have issues, big issues like IBS or Crohn's? If they have IBS, I might only start them on one bio cleanse for 1 day, and then the next I'm going to up it to 2. But I always tell them, no matter what the dosage is, I tell them, I say, okay, great. Then message me and let me know how you feel on this day. And so they do that, you guys, because they want to know what their next dosage is. They bought these products. They spent their hard-earned money on these products, and they want to know, they want to take it. So they want to know what is the next step. And I'm always telling them, like, I'm straight up with them. I'm like, if you get any headaches, you know, if you're pooping weird, anything like that, like, let me know and we'll talk about it, because that's going to be super important for you to communicate with me on the dosage. So, and I go ahead and I break the ice and I say, girl, I talk about poop all the time. So don't feel like that's a weird conversation for us to have, because it's totally normal, and Plexus deals with poop issues. And they laugh, and that's just how it goes. So then on day either 5 or 6, I go, great, you're feeling good. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add one ProBio 5 at night. And y'all, I'm going to do that. I'm going to run that for about 2 days. And then I'm going to up their bio cleanse to 2 and 2. So, but like I said, it's all about how they're feeling. So I'm literally walking them through this for 2 weeks solid. They don't actually get on a full dosage till probably week 2, like the middle to end of week 2. And then we just go from there. But it's still important to monitor them being on that full dosage. So like one girl messaged me who she does have IBS, and she said, look, I'm just having way loose stools. And she'd been on like a normal dosage for a while. So I said, okay, great, that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to back your bio cleanse down to 3. See how that works. If you're still, after like 3 or 4 days, it's still the same way, then back it down to 2. So you're just working with people and they're communicating with you. This opens up that conversation. This opens up that avenue of communication. And this helps people to not be like, oh, well, I got a headache, I'm done with these products. Because if there's no communication, that's what they're going to do. If there's no one saying, if they're just following the chart and they're going, okay, well, I followed the chart. This just isn't working for me. And then they just stop. And then, and that's how they they cut back way too much and then they have leftover product and they don't order the next month because we're not being diligent and walking them through their dosage. So it's so important that we chunk the list, the list that say, here's your schedule, because guys, those don't work. They do work, but you don't know, like you can't just go in a room of 100 people and say, here's a dosage schedule. Let me know how you're feeling in 3 days, because everyone's going to be different. And then it's not as intimate. It's not that this is a relationship business. We are in this for relationships, and it's not as intimate when you do that. So, every Monday and Thursday, or really actually I would pick days, but for me, my schedule changes all the time. So twice a week, I'm looking at all my newbies, and then if I haven't heard from, or even if I have, I'm messaging them. Hey girl, how are you doing on this new dosage? That's the easiest question in the world. And then they tell me, and they don't ignore me because they are used to checking in with me, because they're used to me checking in with them. So they know, like, the expectation has been set. And y'all, this is like, I'm 100% positive for this happening, because it's worked with everybody that I've done this with. So that's also going to help with attrition, and it's going to help them be successful with these products and find the right dosage for them, because these people sign up because they really do want relief. And so if we're not being diligent after we sign them, like, signing is just the beginning. So if we're not being diligent when we sign them and we're not walking them through it, then there's a 50-50 chance they're going to quit. And then it's like all that hard work that we did sending cold messages, all that hard work we did following up with them 12 times before they committed. Like, it's nothing, because we weren't diligent to walk them through the dosage process. So a lot of that is on me for wanting them to be successful and not waste their money. So I just wanted to get this video out there, because walking through dosage with your people is so incredibly important, and it's going to be different than everyone. That's just the schedule I use. You can use your own schedule based on what you have found to be helpful. But I use that schedule, slim, then BioCleanse, then ProBio 5. Very, very slowly, because it also sets the expectation that this is not a bam, quick overnight thing. It's not going to work that way. So it sets that expectation in their minds too, that this is a process. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out to y'all. I was thinking about it, and I just know that this is going to help so many people. So I'm really excited for you. I'm excited for your teams, and I'm excited for just the growth that we're going to have moving forward. Y'all have an amazing night.